るなよ。俺を満足させてくれるんだろ。
初めから敵だと知ってたとしても、俺はきっとお前に恋した。お前はなんかほっとけない。弱い奴には興味ないから。
意地悪されるの好きだろ。
約束ですよ。
おいで。女に構う暇などない。
心配いらない。
どうやって泣かせれてお嬢さん。貴様、天下人女になる気はないか。
I would have liked to not turn it off. I would rather have just turned it down, but there doesn't seem to be an option for that, so we will deal with it. Kaito, present day. This is my first vacation on my own, but you know what? I feel great. Not a care in the world. Stretching my arms above my head, I was enjoying a peaceful nighttime stroll through the city. I kept at it, sending my portfolio out time and time again until it finally paid off. I've gotten my dream job. Goodbye, matte and gray cubicle. In a few days, I'll be a fashion designer. And this is my reward. I'm going to get all the partying out of my system so I can focus on my new career. Walking with a spring in my step, I pulled a guidebook out of my purse. A Traveler's Guide to Japan's Hottest Warlords. I bought it because the title made me smile. Okay. I can word. I swear to gosh, I can word. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm trying to record fucking shit so that way I can have it for, what is this holiday? Valentine's Day, there you go. Go to the hub of history and book is promised information on some good sightseeing spots. I flicked through the page, stopping when my eyes fell upon a familiar name. The peerless warrior Yukimio Karasanadai. I heard of this guy. He was famous for... Nope, can't remember. I always crammed for Japanese history last. Sadly, it showed in my test results. The one-eyed dragon, Matsumune Dante. Or is it date? Because I'm pronouncing it Dante because that's how it's spelled in AI Soma files. I'm more familiar with this one. There's been a bunch of historical dramas made about him. The One-Eyed Dragon. I love that name. And the eye patch is pretty sweet, too. Too bad he's not from Kanto. Let's see. Where's the closest famous place I can visit? Here's one. A stone monumental to Honoji at the temple original location. Devil King of the Six Heavens. Nagi Odai. I am butchering this. Pretty awful. Opposite the map to the site was a page dedicated to the most famous man tied to that location. Nobunaga Ondai is definitely someone I remember. He's almost unified all Japan under his rule. In the year 1582, betrayed by Mitsuhide Akechi Nobunogi committed suicide amidst the fiery wreckage of Honoji. I am butchering everything. I was gonna try to see how long I can make it, but I don't think once I hit like about maybe the 30ish mark, I'm gonna end this episode because fuck this shit. Or as I remember it, in 1582, Nobunaga, a Nipson burned in the coop. Assuming I could still remember that old mnemonic, I followed the map to the place where Honoji once stood. This is it? It's a simple somber monument and a pretty small too. I wonder if Nobunagi would be disappointed. I just stood and looked at the monument. A man came up to the monument too. That he was wearing a lab coat in public made him immediately stand out. Standing silently beside me, his eyes were fixed on the stone. He looked too young to be a doctor, probably a medical student, and what a serious expression he's got. He was more intriguing than the monument. I couldn't help looking just then. A drop of cold rain fell on my nose. Raising my head to the sky, I noticed the dark gray clouds in sheets overhead. Oh no. The clouds suddenly broke open, and the tiny drops gave way to a downpour. What poor timing. Clear skies all day and all night, it said. Stupid weather report. Are you alright? Do you have an umbrella? It gets pretty hot. I do, but it's back at my hotel. I looked up the man's eyes and... Huh? Ah! A bolt of lightning touched down in front of us, shattering the stone monument. That couldn't have just happened. I've never seen lightning that close before. Be careful, miss. Huh? He offered me a hand just then. There was a loud crash and everything appeared to bend and warp into the darkness. I felt dizzy and instantly squeezed my eyes shut. What's happening? Then the dizziness passed. I opened my eyes only for them to quickly obscure with streams of blowing hot smoke. Wait, what? It was raining. I was outside. How did I get in there? And it's so smoky here. This place is on fire. Covering my mouth, I looked through the suffocating smoke, but I couldn't see the man in the lab coat anywhere. Instead, I saw something unbelievable. What in the world? A man dressed in a suit of ancient Japanese armor lay asleep on the floor. Another man holding some kind of walking stick approached the sleeping man. That's not a walking stick. It's a sword. Sparks from flaming paper walls illuminate the sharp edge of the metal blade. Hey, you, look out! I cried out at the armor man. The man with the sword grew still. I crouched beside the unconscious man and shook him urgently. He finally woke, eyelids lifting lazily. Who are you? No time for interest. Come on. Let's get you out of here. There's a building on fire and a man's out to kill you. We need to get you out of here. Take my hand. He took my hand into his powerful one. I held tightly and hauled him to his feet. I wasn't sure who he was, but I didn't want to see anyone hurt or worse. We ran for our lives through the fire. Backing away from the speeding flames, a man with the youthful features watched the two run, his eyes wide. That was fucking weird. I'm sorry, but I couldn't do it. The crackling of the fire devoured his tearful apology. Then he too ran out of the temple. I'm amazed we made it out, but somehow we did. Sorry, I'm just gonna check. It's only been 9 minutes. I feel like it's been longer than that. Like, really. I was gonna, like, close some things, but I was like, wait a minute. Probably shouldn't. Which seems to be temples that engage couple flames. I have to be dreaming, right? Someone tried to do away with me while asleep. Audacious but foolish. Killing my guards and getting that close to me is another matter. You there, woman. Let go of me. Oh, sorry. I let go and pulled my hand back. The man I rescued looked me over thoughtfully. You saved my life. You may be some girl the monks snuck in for amusement, but I owe you my thanks. Really? I must have missed all the monks in the massive fire we just escaped. I don't know how I got in there. What exactly have I saved? He was dressed like a star in a samurai drama, and spoke like one too. His eyes were proud and brutal. But I can tell by the materials that his clothing were authentic as the sword hanging on his belt. What are you staring at? Surely you know who I am. I really don't. Saved me without knowing who I am, not expecting reward or favor. So be it. I shall tell you my name. I am the man who will rule all under the sun. Actually, really don't need to tell me. What? I don't want to know. I get the feeling whoever he's going to say, I'm not going to like it. You're a curious one, woman. No one's ever spoken so impudent to me before. He let out a loud amused laugh that echoed far into the night. I'm sorry, is anything that's happening right now funny? And wow, that wicked smile could kill a kitten. You intrigue me, which is almost as worthy of praise as saving my life. I am the lord of Shinichi Castle and daimyo of Omawa Nobunaga Udai, Devil King of the Six Heavens. No, oh God, what is his name? Nobunaga Onai? He just said his name. His name was Obanayo Donaga. God damn it! Why must these names be so hard to pronounce? My mouth hung open in shock. I turned the gate to the burning temple. I saw the gate engraved with the unmistakable name Honoji. Pardon me for asking something strange, but what year is it? It is 1582. Why? In the year 1582, betrayed by Mitsumisha Ikadichi, nobody commits suicide amidst the fiery wreckage of the Horned. Gotta be dreaming this. Moving mechanically. God. I raised my hands to my cheek and pinched it hard. Okay, that hurts. Goes the dream theory. But does it mean I really went back in time to the night Nobunaga died? What are you pinching yourself for? I've given my name. It's your turn. Hey. Self-proclaimed Nobu took a full step forward, took my chin in his hands, and forced me to meet his eyes. Give me your name. Okay. You will be called by this name by your suitors and other players. Your name can be changed at any time. Please refer information, real name, email address, blah, blah, blah. So, since this is for the account, I could call myself Chibi. I could. Or should I make up a name? I can't think of a name. So we'll just tell him Chibi and be done with it. Chibi then. A good name. That you approve. Now let go of me. I brushed off his hands and put some distance between us. I desperately needed to figure out what's going on here. My head was spinning and I was starting to shake, and that was before I heard a large group coming our way. Lord Nobunaga, you are safe. Who is this? A man arrived at the front of the unit of soldiers rushing towards us. Mitsunari, why are you here? Where is Hitoshi? Lord Hitoshi sent me ahead. He should be here shortly. The man called Mitsunara took in the sight of the burning temple with a frown. We received information about an assassination attempt. It appears to have been true. I've had my men searching the grounds, but whoever it has had already fled. If I may ask, who is this? I saw the two of you leave the temple together. Do you present yourself to my subordinates? Nobunaga indicated Mitsura with a nod and then waited. I glanced sideways at Nobunaga. He's got a major attitude. I don't care if he's almost united the country or what. I'm sorry, but did I miss the part where I became a subordinate too? I don't have to follow your orders. Then you're choosing to disobey me? His glare was as sharp as a knife, and I felt my body grow 10 degrees cooler. Yikes, okay, he is intimidating. Please, this is on me. It was rude of me not to introduce myself first. God, I hate fucking. Yeah, I'm only probably gonna do this one episode and then be done with it, because Lord knows I am having trouble with all these goddamn names, and I am hating it so much. My name is Mitsunara Idashida. I'm gonna end up fucking bullshitting all these names at one point, I tell you. I serve at the side of Lord Hiroshi Goishi, Lord Nobunaga's right-hand man, the resourceful tactician, Mitsunari Ishida. Nice to meet you. Chibi. Mitsunari seems kind, which is nice change of pace, and his name seems familiar too. He's also gorgeous, like a model. I would love to design clothes for him. I don't know who she is, but she woke me up and saw me to safety. She did. I can thank you enough for protecting our Lord's life. Oh, I just did it without thinking. But what brought you here tonight? You don't appear to be a nun, and your dress is unusual. Are you from abroad? Although I'm from a different time than yours altogether. What? I'm sure it's going to sound implausible, but it might as well get everything out in the open. Which is always a good thing, but it also does have the risk of making it sound insane. But better to be truthful than a liar. I come from 500 years in the future. They stared at me in shock and then disbelief. She's a storyteller too, although I've never heard such an absurd tale. The poor thing. The smoke from the fire was very disorientating, I'm sure. Really, neither of them are even considering it? Guess I'll have trouble believing it too. I really am for the future, though. Sit down over there and get some fresh air. Someone will bring you a change of clothes. I don't even notice, but it's true, my clothes are a wreck. My shirt was stained to the elbow with soot, and the hems of my skirt was burned through in some spots. Once you freshen up, you'll feel better, much better. Thank you. When I gave him a quick bow, Mercer took my hand in his, holding them until a soldier came up with a bundle. You received our change. Like, I hate that I cannot speak. Okay, so I get to choose my eyebrows. My eyes are downcasted, but I'll look through all of them, nonetheless. I have long hair. But can I change the color of everything? Nope. Okay. Now let's get you into these, shall we, Lady Chibi? Once I finished changing, I stepped out of the tent and was a guy Mitsura. I'm just gonna call him Mitsu. I don't give a shit. I'm gonna just start shortening names so I don't have to fucking be here butchering everything I see. Guide me to the center of the hasty assembled camp. Wait right here. I'll bring you a warm cup of good, clean water to clear your throat. With Mitsu gone, the only other person nearby was Nobunaga. Nobu. I'm gonna call him Nobu. You clean up well. Not very good at complimenting people, is he? I don't care for the way his eyes linger on me. I turned and kept my gaze on the entrance, waiting for Mitsu. The smoke from the temple was starting to clear. Mitsu's troops must have put out the fire. It's clearly easier to breathe now. I took a breath of cold night air. Someone parted the curtains and entered the camp, and it wasn't Mitsu. My lord, I see you are well. God damn it, there's another Mitsu. Mitsu hide. Mitsu hide. Mitsu hide? Mitsu hide Akechi? The person who betrayed Nobunaga and started the whole incident? I hurried here when I heard about the attack, but it seems there was nothing for me to worry about. Mitsu hide Akechi. Something schemer. Secret schemer. You worried? Don't make me laugh. I've never ever seen you sweat. As I watched Nobu smile at the man I knew was as his betrayer, another person burst through the curtains. Lord Nobu, are you injured? Hayoshi. The only injury I suffer is to my pride in letting my assailant escape. I see. Hayayoshi Toyotomi. And now Horoishi Torio shows up. Aren't we outspoken? Have we met? Did I say that out loud? Well, it's not like I expected to meet two of Japan's unifiers both in the same night. Let her be. Her name is Chibi. Oh, yes, and she saved my life. You saved Nobunaga's life? And you're such a slender thing, but it appears your courage makes up for it. That scary smile. I hope it doesn't I didn't just get added to someone's list. Mitsuhide, what are you doing here? I was wondering the same thing. I didn't know you were in Kanto. What about the campaign? When I heard about the threat on our Lord Nobunaga's life, I dropped everything to come here. But I never heard anything about you being in Kanto. Are you implying something? Can you swear before our Lord you weren't plotting something? Mitsuhide didn't answer him. The two locked eyes, tensing, filing the space between them. Hiroshi is already suspicious that Mitsuhide is responsible for the attack. All men have a secret in these chaotic times. Are you saying you act with no ambition of your own? Stop being evasive. Confess. His eyes flared. He gripped his sword, ready to draw. I was hoping for another nice one, but he's not so friendly as his looks suggest. If I find you played any part in this attack on our Lord, Mitsuhide, I'll show you no mercy. I don't think it was him. What? I really don't want to get between them. Then again, I don't want to see bloodshed either. I caught a glimpse of the man who attacked Lord Nobunaga, but the drape of his clothing was all wrong. Plus, Mitra is spotless. I don't know who it was, but Mitsuhide wasn't at the temple. Chibi, what is it? Stay out of this. We'll settle things with you later, and learn why you schemed to go so close to Lord Nobunaga. Excuse me, I was there by chance. I'm not a schemer here. Enough, Hiroshi. Regardless of what brings Mitsuhide here, I'm alive and well. My apologies, Lord Nobunaga. Hiroshi immediately let go of his sword, his hand relaxing somewhat. That got through to him. Hideyoshi Tomoti was supposed to be one of Nobunaga's most trusted vassals. I guess I can trust that those people are the real thing. Hideyoshi Mito gave us a moment. I have something to discuss with Chibi. Me? They both left, stepping aside as Nobunaga approached. Your bold lies about coming from the future aside. You saved my life. I'm intrigued by it. You are a woman who carries fortune's favor of what I'm certain. I could argue that. My eyes widened. Nobunaga had slipped one arm around my waist, drawing me possessively towards him. How would you like to rule the world at my side? What has happened while I was gone? And we have gotten to the whole little cutscene here. Story began, just begin, please. Can I click on this shit? Nope. Alrighty. Where's the little dot? Because I'm planning on ending this episode here. So, yeah. If I have enough, I'm probably going to do other shit besides this one. This is just one of the ones I just was trying to see how I feel about. I don't really like it too much. I don't know. I mean, yeah, we just barely started, but I don't know. Maybe we'll continue, maybe not. I don't know. I'll think about it. But anyway, for now, Tiniestofchibis is setting up.